What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. So, in today's video, we are going to be upgrading island. And this is somebody that has been a follower of the channel for a long time, somebody who's regular. So, we selected them and we are going to go ahead and upgrade the island.
Okay, so a bit of a voiceover because I messed this part up. Here is their island as it stands. It's just completely inefficient, bare bones, nothing really great, nothing really there. So in the next few clips, you'll see what we end up doing to the island.
Okay, so here's how the island looks now. We have completely nuked, obviously, this side. I got rid of the cobblestone, this side as well, got rid of the trees. So now what we need to go ahead and do is start building the platform down in the lower area. I had to get rid of all the water as well, because otherwise that was just in our way. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but we'll deal with that in a second. Now we're going to build a platform right at ground level. We're going to go light blue. All right, so I'm going to get this platform built, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have gone ahead and created this, and now I do think myself it is very, very blue, but it would do, and it is fine. If you would like to change it, she'll do so. So now what we're going to do now is think about the automation side of things, and now obviously we got this chunk here, which is a obviously chunk booster, 1.25 plate EXP token, but also a 7.5 fuel cost reduction. So what we're going to do is put the automation stuff here, just so the bots and stuff use less fuel. We're going to try and keep it in this chunk. Obviously, once she levels up the island, it will open up and then more use to her. But yeah, so we're going to try and keep the bots in or within this fuel, and then just do the fuel from here and make the farms go maybe this direction or even that direction, depending on what I decide to go with. If I decide to go this way, then all this moved, so we can do that in just this chunk here. Now with the automation side of things, obviously she is solo, so she's going to want to be able to do quests. So I will probably do maybe two, maybe even three automation side of things, and then just other farms for her to continue to quest side of stuff. So what we'll do next is we'll clear this out, this chunk, just so then I can go ahead and start building the farms and building the automation. And yeah, I will get back to you guys once I've cleared this and you've started the automation side of stuff. Okay, so it's all been cleared out, so now we're ready to go ahead and start with the automation. Now, for the automation, we are going to need blocks to start with. So I like to use glass blocks, so we're going to go in coloured, and we're going to get the tinted glass, just because if you place that down and then break it, it's still then glass. Okay, so that part of things is now done and ready. Now what we need to do is decide and design how we want the farms. So what I'm going to do is just work out how I want to do it. So I will be back once I've decided that. But that's going to start filling up with fuel now. So we're going to leave that to fill up. While that's filling up, we will get to work on this part. Okay, now I'm not going to put any more water down there yet. I want to wait for this to fill up. But now what we need to do is just come into here, break the box. Right now they are free. Now we can go ahead and plot these down. Basically, what I want to see is if it will make it to the end and come back again. That's pretty much what I want to see. Now from here, do that and put a sign there. Okay, it might actually be fine. When they get here, they will refuel. So we should actually be perfectly fine to do a second layer. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and copy this down here, and obviously I will show you guys what I've created afterwards. Okay, so I've been hard at work, obviously building this, ready for it to be set up and go. Now I believe I have finished. So what we'll do is release the bots and just finish it off by obviously going ahead and planting these. There we go. Now that is completed. So this is how the system works completely. So obviously this is where the fuel is. It all drops down into here, which then gets fed over to this elevator, which then shoots up here. Now it does stop there, and then it feeds here, which then it all feeds into these pots there. And it will go down, and then obviously come across here to then feed the water harvesters all the way around to here, come back down again, all the way back round, also feeding the harvesters there. back round to here, where it will feed the older harvesters straight in, all the way back up to here, back down, and then it just end the cycle. It just rotates around, and that will just continue to go now, and all these bots will continue to be fueled as long as internet is AFK. This will continue to work. So now let's move on to the other stuff, such as the nodes, the quest area, and even the slaying. So let's move on to that. Okay, so I have completely and utterly, absolutely nuked her island. I've moved her out of my way. All this stuff will also be moved as well once we've built the bottom area. But now it's time to get on with the questing side of things, because obviously we've got the automation stuff done. Internet is going to want to do some quests, so we're going to set up some farms for her to manually farm. We're going to set up some slaying and also mining for her. So let's go ahead and decide where we want stuff. So if I press F3 and G, we can see obviously the chunks. So I feel like we have all the manual farms over here. So have I got any dirt on me? I do not. So let's go ahead and head into the shop. Go into the natural blocks. Just buy a load of dirt. And all we're simply going to do is just this whole chunk here. I am just going to fill up with dirt all the way down. So I'll catch you once that part's done. Okay, so that's what we've decided to go ahead and do. Now, I will be planting, obviously, the crops now. I will probably have to get some more crops just to put it out, as we don't have a great deal. I didn't expect to use so much on the automation side of stuff, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and just start planting this, and I will go ahead and grab some more crops for internet as well. So I'll be back once I've planted. Okay, now we have it. I have done the first layer. So we've got the wheat down here. We've got the sweet berries there and then glowberries here. I'm not going to do the top layer. That will be for instant fill up. And we didn't manage to get all of this as glowberries, as well, probably aware glowberries are quite expensive. So I've just done 3 stacks. So that is more than enough. Okay, so now it's time for us to move on to the nodes. And again, we're going to pick a chunk and then we're going to do that. So I feel like this is the perfect chunk here for us to go ahead and put our log nodes down. So we will just delete this, and this will be our sort of like border area. Now we're going to use a specific English. We're going to use a specific block for this, as this block cannot be broken. Is this? So you cannot mine this with a pickaxe if you already know. So we're going to place this one down, just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and get some wood nodes and that. Now, I don't think I've got any back at base, so we might have to buy them. I'm pretty sure we can. I just can't remember where from. Oh, here we go, here. So they're 1k each, so it's going to cost 4k for a stack. I probably could have got it cheaper if I went on that page, but I'm not really too worried about the price of. Alright, so I'm going to clear this out and get filled up, and we'll be back once that is completed. Okay, now we have it. This part is now done. Now, for this chunk, I am going to do the same kind of thing, but with cobblestone. Okay, so there is the cobblestone nodes placed as well. I did buy a stack from the shop and a stack from that AH. Shop cost me 320k, so it was very expensive. But yeah, that's that part done as well. So now it's time to move on to the mobs and players. So we're going to put them over here in this chunk here, and well, of course we're just going to look as nice as we can. If we go into PB2, now I don't believe they're able to put down. Let me check. Player. Yes, level 8 they can put down cows. So for now, we will just worry about putting down some rabbits. Bit overkill, but we might as well just do that. And then chickens will go here. Okay, let's move these rabbits over to there. And not in my way. Go. Okay, there we go. Now if we do /shop and we go ahead and get ourselves 2 trapdoors, one there, bang, right, there we go. Now she's got her mob grinding as well. Oh, we've got mobs over here. Let's go and punch them over to there. So now we just need to move all this stuff, all of our storage, and just make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more prettier, if you like. Okay, so I have finished. So if we remember what the island looked like before, if we cut back to it now, and now we're cut to what it looks like now. So this is the island now. We have completely and utterly destroyed what it looked like before. We have added a full automatic farm, to which has got a lot of fuel still going. It is running perfectly as we wanted it to work. If anything, there's so much fuel there, so you could probably go ahead and add more automations, slaying. What we have done is made this so it's built up as a sort of quest area. So if she wishes, she can go ahead and buy some permission blocks, place them down, and then invite people to come to the island and grind on it for her. We've moved the storage units over to there. We've added a few things for her. Now we've added a little gift here as well. Obviously, I've had to promote the code, mate. Don't forget, use code TR89 in store if you buy anything from Cosmic. We've given her around 100k. We've given her a stack of spawners, infinite water bucket, and then just gold blocks. So, internet, you are no longer poor, and I hope you enjoy your new islands. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. It took me hours to get this recorded, so if you did like it, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you want to see me do this again, let me know in the comments below. So thank you very much, and goodbye.